Countries owe their historical importance to their archaeological sites, so countries rise with their history and are proud of their originality. And in the Sultanate of Oman, we are proud of the fact that the Sultanate enters the list of the World Heritage with 4 heritage archaeological sites and some traditional arts that are considered as non-material human heritage. Frankincense burns and the smoke rises with its aromatic smell. And in the memory is engraved a colored picture with the sands drawing the way to the caravans of the desert ship as they are battling through the long way on the golden sands under the bright sun rays. And the 4 sites have been registered in the list of World Cultural Heritage in the year 2000 AD. From the Wadi of Doka, the natural reserve of the frankincense trees with their unique geological forms and landscapes, the great numbers of the frankincense trees start the journey to frankincense to the oasis of Shasr, the natural reserve of frankincense to Al-Balid, archaeological site which was famous for the expansion of the frankincense trade as one of the most important goods which were essential for the past world. The history to the frankincense way is not completed only with Samahadam and its famous port, which dates back to the first millennium BC. It was the link with the outside world. So from the desert ship to the sea ship, where it forces its way to Mesopotamia, India, and the country of the Nile, Egypt, as witnessed by the old manuscripts. From the south of Oman and for more than 1,000 kilometers to Ibri Governorate, we find the cemeteries of Bet, the archaeological site and which witnesses the ancient history which dominated these areas in the 3rd millennium BC, since the solid square and circular stone in shape and the circular building. 4 meters high, the building of cemeteries is completed by the tombs spreading everywhere. On the mountain peaks and summits to reach about 1,000 tombs, which have been identified and discovered for the first time in 1964, and owing to its importance as a human heritage meeting the conditions of originality and safety. The standards of exceptional value, the World Heritage Committee of the UNESCO had classified them the World Cultural Heritage Sites in 1988. Here there are towers drawn and a building being constructed because Omanis have excelled in engineering architecture since the old past. There are a variety of shapes and different arts of engineering, giving evidence of a talented craft mastered only by people who have a civilization. Bahla Castle, which owes its beauty to its site and its archaeological feature, since there are decorations on its gates, its wooden ceilings, stone decorations. It's a big castle with 6 towers, 6 wells for potable water, and it is surrounded by a fence stretching to 12 kilometers, as shown in the excavations back to the date of their building before Islam. Bahla Castle is considered as the first cultural heritage site in the Sultanate and was listed in 1987 under the list of the World Heritage. From the great height of the Bahla Castle down to the depth of 5 Omani villages, which have been listed in the list of the World Heritage in 2006, and the available statistics indicate the existence of 3,017 villages full of life in the different towns and villages in Oman. Village Al Khatmin in Birkat Al Muz in Wilayat Nizwa is one of the villages unique in building formation. This village is characterized by its abundance of water. These villages have also been classified according to their water source, the spring wells and the depositing villages. Not far away from Village Al Khatmin flows Village Daris in Wilayat Nizwa, and is one of the most important villages in the Sultanate and the biggest in the Al Dakhiliya area. Among the most ancient villages, Village Al Maleki in Wilayat Izki. It was named after Malik bin Fahm Al Azdi, and this village is considered among the oldest in the Al Dakhiliya area. Village Al Maser in Wilayat Rustak is considered among the deep villages. It has a big flow, and its depth is about 50 meters under the ground surface. Owing to the fact that these wells have a very old construction feature as to the water canals and channels, and the bearing bridges of these channels, as they require a great effort due to the difficult land, as it is the case of Village Al Gila in Wilayat Sur. It flows from a rocky and permeable area and is not affected by the high and low flow of deep waters. There is Oman history in many archaeological sites. Each of them witnesses the echo of a past which makes the pride of everyone, and each has its own history.